The Amazon algorithm does not give two shits about you. It doesn't care how good your product research is, how many YouTube videos you've watched, how many courses you've purchased. The only thing that matters, that really matters, is sales. Sales comes down to two metrics: click-through rate, or CTR, and conversion rate, CVR. The first one that you need to understand is your click-through rate. Any products that I launch or my clients launch have to pass the woman in the red dress test. This is a test that most Amazon sellers either don't know about or don't want you to know about. If you've seen The Matrix, you'll know the woman in the red dress is there to distract Neo, and she was programmed for the sole purpose of distraction. Think of your hero image on Amazon as the woman in the red dress. Its only and its sole purpose is to distract and gain attention from the customer. The hero image that passes the red dress test is able to capture attention from customers, and the ones that fail don't even get a look in. Because the more attention your product gets, the more likely you are to get a click. The more clicks you get, the more likely you are to get a sale. The more sales you get, the more likely you are to get more sales. Search on Amazon for the keyword that describes your product and then take a screenshot of the results. Go to Canva and replace one of the products with a picture of your product. I want you to choose one with the highest price and the worst reviews. You want to stack the odds against you for this experiment. Take those screenshots and send them to 10 people that have no idea which one is your product. You're going to ask them one simple question: which one caught your eye? Don't tell them anything else. All you're going to do is note down the responses. You're going to follow up with after asking them why. And again, note down the responses. Don't ask them both questions at the same time, otherwise it will manipulate the answer to their first one. What you'll find is that people are either looking at yours or not. And you're also going to know if they're looking at yours, why, and if they're looking at someone else's, why. You can then try to figure out what's going through their mind and why they looked at someone else's or why they looked at yours, so you can adjust that hero image and try the experiment again with different people. Once your product is getting most of the attention, it passes the test and you can move on to the next experiment. So the second lever that you need to pull is this. All Amazon cares about really is money. They only care about getting someone from a prospect to a customer as quick as possible, because that is how Amazon make their money. Amazon want a customer to go to Amazon, click the first product they see and buy that product without even looking at anything else. Have you ever seen anyone on Tinder swiping through left and right, making split-second decisions about if they like someone or if they don't? Well, on Amazon, we do exactly the same thing, but with products rather than people. Customers swipe through the images in split seconds and they're making decisions about if they're going to continue browsing or they're going to purchase. Using the Tinder test, we can validate if a product is going to convert a customer or it's going to leave them going back and browsing for another one. If the latter, the images need to be reworked and the test ran again. Once it passes the test, you can give that little tick box to Amazon. Yep, cool, we're going to get a high conversion rate, and then you're ready to launch your product. Firstly, you need to understand that attention is a limited resource. Customers don't have all day, like they're going to be doing other things, they might even be driving at the time. It's critical that you get the information to them as quickly and effectively as possible. A very simple tip you can implement is keep each image to one feature or one benefit at a time. If you can communicate one thing well, you're going to get the customer closer to making a purchase. If you show 3, 4, or 5 things, often the customer will see nothing, they'll still have questions, and they'll end up swiping back and buying someone else's product. Use your second, third, fourth, and even fifth images to communicate one feature or benefit per image. It takes around 1 second to read 3 words. So think, every 3 words that you have on that screen is taking a second for someone to read. A customer's not going to spend 15 seconds looking at all the different things that your product does on one image. The easiest way to reduce your word count, now don't hate me for this one, is to delete the words. And instead replace those words for an image that tells 1,000 of them. A great way to work this out is if you take your image that you've worked on and you remove all the text, does the picture that you've used communicate the feature or benefit that you're looking to communicate? If the answer is no, the image isn't good. Get the image to show exactly what you want it to show, rather than tell the customer with the text. If you do this correctly, customers are going to understand your product quicker, which ultimately leads them to a buying decision quicker. This all leads up to the Tinder test. The Tinder test is, can you communicate the feature or the benefit within a split second? So you can get that swipe right, or in this case, the add to basket. You're going to get all of your images on your phone and you're going to do a screen recording swiping through them at kind of 1 to 2 seconds per image. You're going to send that to some friends or maybe people in the Amazon space, and you're just going to ask them, what did they learn about the product? And then after they've answered that, what did you think of the product? Third question, after you've asked that one and got the reply, if you're in the market for that product, what questions would you have? All you're going to do is note down those responses. You'll be able to analyze that for gaps. For example, if your fifth image talks about the material used, but a few people ask, I would like it, but what material does it use? You know that that's an important question, and you know that that fifth image probably needs to be moved up so it's maybe third or second. I have seen conversion rates change literally overnight from just reordering the photos. It could be that that image was just really bad at communicating that feature or benefit because maybe the text was too small or the image wasn't good enough. So you can go back to it, you can analyze and see where you can improve. Once you go through these changes, run the test again. If you do these tests, you will find opportunities to improve. Like when I worked with a client that had a 2% conversion rate, they were doing about $4,000 to $6,000 per month on Amazon. We changed their photos to align to this strategy and go through these tests and pass them. And literally overnight, their product started converting better. Next month, their conversion rate went to 20%, a 10 times increase. That led to them being able to scale massively and do something like $240,000 the next month. It completely transforms their business. Now, over the next few months, I'm going to shed some more tips and more strategies that I've used to deliver results like this, so you can implement them and get more success for your business. For now, check out this video, which is going to help you with your own Amazon journey. Make sure you're subscribed with your notifications turned on, and remember, you're just one product away. Bye-bye.